Greetings everyone wherever you are watching from. This news is factual. This news is authentic, as we will play interviews of public figures who received arrest threat from Tinubu's council.
In the sort of rather caustic response to that letter that you wrote to Mr. Biden, you mentioned Mahmoud Yakubu there. The Tinubu team have suggested that you may face a lawsuit over an allegation contained in your letter that Mr. Tinubu may have compromised the chairman of INEC, Mahmoud Yakubu, although you also point out that there is no evidence of the astronomical US dollar amount he is rumored to have received from the president-elect. Are you worried about the possibility of a lawsuit?
No, and I'm not worried at all. Again, I think that these are things that try to deflect from what is really important and what is at stake. It would be very useful if people could point out what is untrue in the letter.
It was clear from all that there was some foul play involved.
You had INEC chairman Mahmoud Yakubu saying, and I quote, "I assure you that your vote will count," unquote. But you don't believe that your vote has counted, do you?
I definitely do not. I definitely do not. Mine, as well as millions of other Nigerians who trooped out to vote. I'm running anywhere? Absolutely not. And, everyone knows where to find me if anyone wants to find me. But I have no reason to fear anything. And I always say this when people ask me, oh, how do you do these things, without any fear of consequences or whatever? And to me, it's the kind of life that we're living. And this is the same answer I always give. The kind of life that we're living already is one more or less fading away already. It's not a meaningful life what we have in Nigeria. And what's the worst that could happen? Is it death? I don't fear death.
Well, that's a very profound statement that you've made. And beyond your own personal safety, are you concerned about how the Nigerian authorities might react to this, your latest work? Because, as I said, your big hit of 2018, This Is Nigeria, was banned from the airwaves because the National Broadcasting Commission thought it was vulgar and unfit for broadcast. What do you think is likely to be the fate of this latest track, Yakubu, which has already gone viral?
This is why many people who are crying out today concerning the just concluded February 25th presidential election initialize a dictatorship government is coming back, even worse than a military regime to Nigeria. Democracy, as everyone knows, is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Democracy allows a citizen a free speech, public opinions, freedom of movement, etc. But no, Bola Tinubu's council is up to make statement of arrest to every individual who vocalize his opinion unfavorably to the liking of APC, INEC, and the Tinubu. This is the type of government no Nigerian we want, because it simply sends a message of just keep quiet and shut up your mouth. Nigerians have now beginning to wonder why APC and Tinubu are insisting and pleading that petitions on Tinubu from Labour Party and People's Democratic Party are put into a dustbin. APC and Tinubu have too much money and they believe that money can buy everything, that they can buy everything with money. But how long can this idea of buying out their ways continue in a nation? People prayers are a common goal, and that is new Nigeria. We overheard the young shall grow being infants or teenagers in our time, but the presidential system of Nigeria is not allowing this kind of opportunity for the young and the talented Nigerian to take over the presidential power and move the country forward. Nigerians are looking onto both tribunal and the Supreme Court, who are looking into the petitions on the table from Labour Party, People's Democratic Party, and the All Progressives Congress to make good justice. It is unfortunate today that many people who have boldly spoke out about irregularities associated with the February 25th presidential election received these threats of arrest.
On those days, and it's very sad. It's very sad. It's very terrible to see that everyone is being subjected to this, and it's some level of torture, if you like, because you're almost toying with our feelings and with our future, and this is no joke in any way. What has happened over time, and this entire thing that's happening now is not new to us. It's what is normally expected. They come and they do this wuru and people's votes don't count. And even coming into these elections, most people are saying, oh, our votes wouldn't count because that's the way they do it normally. We'll go there, we'll waste our time, they will just come and they will do what they want to do. There's absolutely nothing I'm saying on this record, or Vector is saying on this record, that hasn't occurred. It's not, we're not fabricating facts. We're not making things up. We're not painting a scenario that did not occur. I'm telling you things as they happened. We went out there, we voted, and suddenly everything was scattered before our very eyes. And absolutely nothing was done about that. And even upon all the numerous cases of violence that we witnessed, upon all the very shoddy and shabby looking manipulated results that we saw with our very eyes, the song and video have already gone viral, like you said. The message the message has been received. Everyone resonates with the message already. So regardless of whatever ban, whatever reaction might come from the government or the ruling party, I could care less. I could care less at this point.
Anthony Koo, reporter for Kibri's Got Talent.